Peter from Estepona is asking us for a second opinion on an inheritance that he's received from his dad. His dad left him and his brother John in Ibiza a very large estate, a very big house in Marbella, worth just over €4 million. And our friend Peter is very surprised that he actually ends up paying much less inheritance tax than his brother John in Ibiza, who is very upset, and he wants to give him an explanation from a second source. So that's why the consultation. He's allowed us to share this with you on this video. Okay, so what's happening here is that Peter lives in Andalusia region, and John lives in the Balearic region. As I've said in other videos, in Spain, we have 17 different regions, and each region has their own inheritance tax exemption that in practice makes the inheritance tax payable in the regions very, very different. So in Spain, it's the beneficiary that gets taxed, not the estate. So we have to see in which region they live. And what counts in Spain is where the beneficiary has been resident the majority of the previous 5 years. In this case, both Peter and John have been living in their respective region for many years, so there's no doubt about that. For those of you that ask me, it's not exactly on this case, but for those of you that are non-residents receiving inheritance in Spain, to them we'd apply the exemptions of the region where the majority of the assets that they are receiving are situated. Okay, this has been a fairly recent thing, so it didn't used to be this way. In case you write to me and say that they weren't applied in your case. Okay, so in the Balearic region, the way it works is the first €700,000 is taxed at 1%. Okay, then the next €300,000 are taxed at 8%, and then between the million and €2 million, we're taxed at 11%. So, and then the sliding scale keeps going up. But in this case, the inheritance basically in round figures is about €2 million for our friend John in Ibiza. So the calculation that the solicitor has made, about 100, well, he made the exact numbers, obviously I haven't done it exact, but 141,000 or €140,000, that's spot on. So regarding our friend Pete in Estepona, his situation is in Andalusia, the first €1 million is exempt as long as the pre-existing wealth is less than €1 million also. In this case, Pete said it is, so then that €1 million is exempt. And then the following €1 million, you apply the national sliding scale that starts at 7.65% and goes up to 36%. But then you have another allowance in Andalusia, which is basically you apply a reduction of 99% to the final result. Conclusion that people end up paying about €2,600. So the answer to the question is that yes, it's perfectly possible that if two brothers receive an equal estate from their parent in Spain, it's perfectly possible that they pay completely different amounts of inheritance tax. There's nothing much that one can do except for pay it. John over in Ibiza, Pete is not doing anything dodgy. The lawyer that he chose in Marbella and that you basically decide to go along with as well has done a perfect calculation. And it is true that you each have got your own inheritance tax to pay at different levels. If you found this video useful, please hit the like button. And if you ever need to contact us about inheritance matters or estate planning or wills, just click on one of the links below to our website and contact us. Thank you for watching.